Hope all you swabbies are still awake. Late Night Mega here, and we're starting off in battle. Because Jade is angry, and she's going Super Saiyan. No. But, so after going through that vortex warp, I was thinking, oh, I'm going to take a few steps, get away from the Pillar of Light so we're not starting in a weird camera angle. That was a really slow block on the shield there. No, that didn't work. That loud crash we just heard, I think that was one of the neighbors. They're still working on construction. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Anyways, I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Yeah, see, weird camera angle. So I wanted to get away from it. Literally, like, 2 steps outside of the vortex thing, we ended up in a battle. I'm like, well, you know, I'm going to record this because I didn't know if someone was going to level up, and I didn't want to level up off camera if I could help it. You know, we had an episode with that in Lunar where Kyle and Jessica both decided to level up off camera and learn new abilities and all that. And it was like just one battle. Just one battle. And yeah, I made the mistake of thinking I hadn't been to this island yet. I told you that was going to come back to bite me in the butt. But yeah, we had been there. I looked around and I'm like, wait a minute, I've been here before. Yeah, we need to go further west to that other light spot. Which this other pillar of light, it really doesn't. Well, you'll see. We'll fight some Dythons first. Oh dang, you survived that? You weren't supposed to survive that. You weren't supposed to survive that either. Okay, well, we'll go about things like this. There, finally got him.
Another day, another victory.
And see, someone was really close to leveling up. I knew it. I just knew it. Now we're gonna heal up. Why not? Serena has the MP. It's not like we're at an MP shortage for this game. Which I do like that. It encourages me to use MP in battle, and I do like being encouraged to do that. So yeah, we're going to take this thing, and, well, we see on our main map where it goes, and it looks like it goes somewhere that we can reach without needing the light pillar, which we can. Yeah, because we can just kind of come in through there, I think. Because otherwise there's, like, no way to just sail out. We would have to zoom. I don't know. The Viking hideout. Sure, let's go there. Alright, and we're in the Sniffelheim region. This is the place where I want to make sure we do all of the crossbow targets, because this is the region where we'll get the seeds of skill, 4 seeds of skill for doing the crossbow targets. Which I know, I was way more excited for seeds of skill when I thought they would give us 3 or 4 points of skill. But even though it's just 1 point, I'm gonna follow through on that process, and I'll show all of the targets for this area on camera. You know, it might also be worth it to get like the seeds of agility and strength. I mean, technically, it would be worth it to get all of the seeds in each area, but I just don't have the care for that. I don't. And I kind of want to see how difficult this game would be without that. What in the world are you doing? You were drinking to celebrate the holiday. When you drink, do you do that sort of? I don't even know what that is. We're gonna use these barrels for pink pearl. So yeah, I am looking around here very intently, just to see if we can find the thingy. I can't even. The target. Yeah, the targets. Oh, the chief's personal bodyguard. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should be preparing for battle here, but it seems like they're not gonna bother us too much. And then here's another locked door. I have this written down. And here's the chief. We're world walkers, apparently. Apparently that's what Vikings call outsiders. But, okay, so he's not going to bother us. Now, that sounds really interesting. That sounds like hollow. I don't know, I thought that was an interesting sound effect. Not what I was expecting. That sound effect is exactly what I was expecting. Now, I feel like there should be something hidden back here. Something we can get. But there's not. I feel like there should be a purpose to this little area, but there's not. Unless I'm missing something. Or maybe it'll become important later when the game actually tells us, hey, you need to go to the Viking hideout. Hey, there's our archer friend. 5 more targets. Yeah, we gotta find the 5 targets. And I don't have, well, at this point, I don't have my map pulled up for where the targets are. I'll do that for the next video. There is one around here, and I will end up finding, ooh, a well. I found a well. I like when I can find wells. Wells that we can actually go into. Unfortunately, this is going to be kind of, oh, a Brighton rock. And it just brightens up my day. Yep, that's the joke we're using with that. There's not going to be a whole ton of things. There's actually a bed here we can use. Now, look at this room. Just look at this room. Doesn't it look like, and look at this, you gotta sneak back here. Doesn't it look like there should be something here besides the bed? Some, like, little treasure, some little pot to smash something? There should, isn't it? You agree with me. You better agree with me. This is my channel. You have to agree with me. You're obligated to agree with me. No, I'm just kidding. But I think there should be something here. Someone in the comment section right now is, I'm just going to disagree with Late Night Mega just for the sake of disagreeing with him. I can already see that happening.
Wonderland.
But yeah, I really thought we were gonna have a, I thought we were gonna have, I thought we were gonna have something more in there. I don't know. I was just disappointed by that. And then this door won't budge. And you can clearly see, it looks like there's one of those, Yggdrasil tree branches that we can interact with on the other side of that. Hello. That kind of spooked me for a moment. Oh yeah, and we're in a wintry area. And now I'm trying to get that effect to happen again. So yeah, sometimes you'll see that there's like snow on the tree branches, and if you walk by it or bump it, you can knock it off, like right here. Well, that's a cool little effect. And as someone who lives in an area where winter does happen, I can tell you that's not completely uncommon. I think it's a little bit exaggerated with the amount. Hey, there's the crossbow target. See, I told you we'd find one there. It's a little bit. Ooh, it's like gonna brighten up our day again. A little bit exaggerated with the amount of snow that those tree branches will hold, but the concept is fully there. So now that we have, yeah, we can warp back to the Viking hideout. So now that we can do that, I feel okay to zoom back to Honolulu and turn in that side quest that we picked up in last episode. So we'll go and we'll return that, and then we can just warp back or zoom back to our to the Viking hideout and pick up where we left off. Probably should have taken the left path and went down. This path seems a little bit longer. Oh well, I like running out on the docks. You can't fall off the docks either, at least in this game. I mean, if you tried in real life, you're running around on docks, you can probably fall off of them, okay? And this guy, he's an interesting little character. He gets all excited because he has his lucky statue back, but he doesn't want the other guys to know because he doesn't want to get made fun of. And he's like, dude, look at the size of you. Who's gonna make fun of you? You know, you could just punch them in the face, and you probably won't get made fun of too much. So we got the Warlock thing. It goes in our equipment bag, so it's one of those, yeah, like the Shield Bearer. It does not give us a big enough boost to our magical and light mending for me to care about. And it sounds like it helps boost our critical spell chance from the vague description, but I'm not interested in it. I don't know why I'm running. I'm just like, oh yeah, we have to get out of town. Oh, which way is out of town? This way. No, it's not. It's this way. Actually, it's neither way because we just zoom. I'm having one of those days. Alright, now we're back to the Viking region, and we don't... Dave seems like he fits right in. Minus, you know, the pink Viking hat that he's got on. That's so weird. Alright, and we're back out at sea, and now we can go to the Sniffelheim Castle region there. Looks like it's going to park us like right at the castle gate. Okay. Which means we're going to be preparing for some cutscenes. Have I mentioned that I like the music in the Dragon Quest series? It tends to be very upbeat and cheerful and relaxing, even when it's like menacing. It's like upbeat, menacing music. Oh, and an orb is here. And it'll be the last orb that we need. Let me guess, we're gonna have to solve this town's problems in order to get it. Well, this looks like a fairly sizable place. And, well, given what you're wearing, you are not dressed appropriately for winter. Heck, we're not dressed appropriately for winter. I don't like winter at all. I don't like being cold. I don't handle it well. I do have there's a circulatory condition that runs in our family. It affects my older brother a lot more than it affects me.
Home to the famous blue orb. It's a fair wee while since I've visited, but it warms my heart to be back.
That must be about the only thing that is warm around here. Let's hurry up and get inside before we all freeze to death. Huh? What's this?
That is ice.
What the gates are covered in ice. Look, they're frozen shut.
Oh no, it's not like we don't have fire magic and can melt the ice. Come on, really? We've got, what, two people with fire magic?
Still, I suppose it's only natural they'd ice up in a climate as cold as this.
Natural, my foot. What about all the people inside? How are they supposed to live if they can't get in or out of the city?
You know, I guess that you do have a point there.
Ah, you've a point there, lassie. They've always made sure to keep the main gate free of frost, even in the dead of winter.
So, what are we supposed to do? There's an orb in there we need to get to.
Well, if we can't go in through the front door, we'll just have to head round the back.
Yeah, well, of course. So yeah, I'm not a fan of winter, especially snow. Driving in it is terrible. Having to shovel it is terrible. Having the weather dictate, hey, you need to go shovel snow right now, or you can't leave your driveway to get to work on time, is terrible. Whereas, you know, summertime, yeah, there's a lawn to mow and whatnot, but I can do that at my leisure. It's not like not cutting the grass is going to result in my car getting stuck in my driveway, you know? We have some new stuff here. Steel claws, which are not going to be better than what we have. So we're just going to ignore like all of this. We can buy white shields now as well. That was a thing we won at the casino. And technically I could get one for Jace, but that's not enough of a defense boost for me to care about. Yeah, we have over 30,000 gold as well. We are going to actually spend some money here. What are we going to get here? Not that. Oh, the fur vest. It does protect against fire and ice attacks. And it's a little bit better defensively than what Eric currently has, so I'm going to buy him one of those. I know it's going to break up, it's going to return his look to normal. Well, I kind of prefer that, to see his spiky blue Dragon Ball Z hair. instead of having it all underneath that turbine. And I should get that for Veronica. Anti-freeze. I have a feeling we're going to be needing those soon. And yeah, there's silk blossoms we can buy. Look at that, 1,000 gold each. And magic beast horn. We've had a lot of recipes that have asked for this. Well, now we can buy them. So I'm going to buy a few. I'm not going to go crafting again. I think I'll go crafting again. Well, I will at some point, but not for like magic beast horn stuff. There'll be another thing that we do. So yeah, we'll buy Veronica that, and we'll buy Eric. Oh, we'll buy that armor for Sylvando as well, and then we'll buy Eric the hairy vest. That just sounds weird. Like, oh yeah, I'm wearing my hairy vest today. I also contemplate if that combat outfit, they say it's for female fighters, obviously Jade. I just contemplate if it comes with more than just the defense it has, like if it boosts her agility at all or anything, but I'm like, her agility is fine. And once we get that passive agility boost, that'll be the next thing I aim for on her skill board. I think it's only 10 skill points as well. When we get that, then we'll move those Angel's sandals around. So yeah, winter. I'm not a winter person. I'm more of a summer person. I like being able to go outside and not having to wear like just tons of clothes and a winter coat and all this stuff just to try and attempt to keep warm, and then I still don't. I would rather, and also it takes me so long to get warmed up in winter. In my opinion, it's easier to cool down in the summertime when it's warm than to try to warm up in winter coming in from the cold. In the summertime, you can just like go jump in a body of water and go swimming in that, and that would be great. I kind of want to do that now, even though at the time of me recording this, it is not nearly warm enough to do that. Although we're getting there. It's not like dead of winter when I'm recording this.
What's going on? The whole city's been turned to ice.
It's just like what happened to the gates. This doesn't seem natural at all.
What? Is Veronica upset because we have to help people?
But it shouldn't be frozen solid. Cold winter or no. We'd better take a look around.
Yeah. The horse is frozen. Yep. So this is the problem with Sniffelheim. And we're gonna have to fix this problem in order to get the blue orb that we need. How much you wanna bet? The frozen cow. Yeah, in summertime, I just like being able to walk around wearing, like, shorts. Rather than, you know, having to wear a ton of stuff in winter. I broke their snowman. Okay, so yeah, these people were all like frozen, like just doing their normal stuff. We can't get into any shops or anything. But we are going to find that If there are barrels to break, we can still break those. So I will be searching here for the barrels. I mean, if I search for the barrels now, it means we don't have to search for them, at least on the outside of the buildings, later. And then when we de-thaw this place, we can just, Oh, hey. You're not frozen. We can just go into the buildings and explore there. Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. You gave me a fright. I hadn't expected to see travelers in town.
Finally, someone who hasn't been turned into a block of ice. Can you tell us what happened here?
Well, it all began 3 months ago. It was a bright, sunny day, just like any other, when suddenly a strange shadow filled the sky. It was a witch.
A witch.
A witch? My goodness! That sounds like something from a fairy tale.
Oh, come on. We live in a world of magic and
Just
fantasy
so.
and items
She
that do
chanted
all
an
sorts of
ancient
weird stuff.
incantation, and just like that,
Don't try to pretend that, like,
town
witches
was
and things don't
engulfed in a
exist.
ferocious snowstorm. The wind took my breath clean away, and before I knew it, I had fainted. And when I awoke, all was frozen.
But the real question is,
I was
which
the
witch
only one spared.
witch was it?
She must be a pretty powerful witch to freeze this whole city with a single spell. I wish I could help, but all this ice is more than my magic can melt.
Did you just rhyme?
By the way, Missy, that
I mean, I
symbol in the
guess
show,
I guess at
is
least
that
the
not-
plot recognized that, hey, we have fire magic finally.
Oh,
Sure,
forgive me.
recognize that at the door,
I
but I don't know
haven't
why
introduced
we
myself
couldn't have
yet,
at least
have I?
melted the door.
I am Frisabel, Queen of Sniffelheim.
Friesabel.
You're the queen. So, does that mean the old king is...
I'm afraid so. My father passed away last year. Oh, I've only been in charge these few months, and just look at my kingdom. Whatever am I going to do?
Don't worry, we'll fix your
It looks
problems in
like
exchange for the
Sniffleheim's in
blue
a
orb.
bit of a sticky situation. I suppose now isn't a good time to ask about the orb.
An orb? What kind of orb?
Why, the big blue ball that's been handed down in your family for generations, lassie. The truth be told, we need to borrow it.
Oh, of course. You would be welcome to borrow it, but I'm afraid it is locked up tight inside the castle, which is locked up tight inside the ice.
Which is locked
Well,
up
that's
tight
just
inside.
perfect.
Yeah.
So if we don't find a way to melt that ice, we'll never get our hands on the orb.
Oh, come on. We knew we had to fix the town's problems before we
Maybe
get
if
the orb.
got rid of that wicked witch, it might break her spell.
I thought just the same thing. Why, only a few days ago, a band of soldiers from a faraway land came here to investigate what was happening.
From
I
a
sent them
faraway
out to try
land.
and find the witch and fight her, but I haven't seen them since.
Well,
Let me
we
guess.
can't very well
Heliodor.
leave them out in the cold. Let's go and give those soldiers a hand and bring spring back to Sniffleheim, shall we?
Yeah, that's well.
Oh,
Just for the
thank
record,
you,
I'm not
thank
saying
you.
yes to Veronica. I'm saying yes to the
wicked
Queen of
witch dwells
Friesabel.
in the Hexwood, a haunted forest far to
Otherwise,
the
I would have
north
told
of the
Veronica no.
Snaefell
I know
Steppe.
she was technically asking, but that's
Be
why I said
very,
yes.
Very wary, for the witch does not live in the woods alone. She keeps a fierce, magical beast to guard against intruders.
Okay, so we got to kill the witch and her pet.
We'll be sure to keep an eye out. Thanks for the warning, lassie. Right, come on, boys and girls. Let's head over to the Hexwood.
Yeah, but we'll do that. We'll be doing that next time.